Welcome to the Theo&Evie show. I'm Theo.
I'm Evie
And we are your favorite beachies
of New York.
Right, I try not to say a word this time because I don't want to take a shot.
That's why I said it extra fast because I wasn't with it.
Alright, so
agree. That's what I'm saying, because I prefer to, like, I would rather just, like, pay sometimes, and then if anything, I'd rather pay and then you got me next time type shit. That's the type of shit that I'm on. I'm not into the whole, like, they just pay all the time or I just pay all the time. It's just kind of like like the way you and me do it. Like if I pay one time, you pay the next time. Yeah. And it's just kind of like an unsaid thing that we just always do.
And I feel like the person who asked the other person to go out should pay.
No, we was just talking about that.
I think that
It'll be guys
talking
then most
about
of the
that.
time.
No, because she already blasted me with one of my niggas. We go out all the time. Like sometimes I ask him to go out, so then I'll pay. I'll be like, oh, let's go to dinner, and I'll pay for dinner.
I do that too.
If I feel like the person who asked to do it should pay.
Exactly. When the person who's inviting should be the person that pays. Now that doesn't necessarily always happen because then the other person might really fight you on it. But if you invited somebody, you should go in with the mentality that you're paying because you invited them.
But women don't really shoot their shot like that. So
I don't know because I do it.
I shoot my shot all the time.
I do it. I'll be like, yo, let's go out to eat.
Closed mouths don't get fed.
Thank you.
What do you mean?
Because I do it all the time. I'll be like, yo, let's go. Like, what you doing tonight? Oh, let's go to this restaurant. And then I'll go and I'll pay for it. And I don't mind because that was the mindset. I just wanted your company. I didn't need your money. I wanted your company. That's why I invited you.
Sometimes I just want to have sex. That's the route to just...
So she has to work. That's the build up. She has to start at the dinner and then warm them up. She got to warm them up sometimes.
Well, at least you feed a man before you go.
You don't gotta feed me. Like, let's just get to it. Like,
I wish.
Like, yo, we was just talking about this off air. Like, come to the crib. Just get naked. Like, it don't gotta be all that.
You're like my.
Like, we don't have to have the conversation.
We are here.
I like to know what time it is. I don't want to guess what time it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what clocks is for. Like, yo, just come in there. Get naked. I know what's up.
Yo, we are here.
We can have the conversation after.
I don't know if I'm like that necessarily. Like I know when I know a booty call from like a not booty call, but like I feel like I'm one of those that I like to chill first. Like I don't need to chill for like hours and hours. But like if I know I'm going to a booty call, I like to just kind of go chill, get a little bit fucked up.
That's not a booty call. That's not a booty call.
So I guess I don't really
42, take your clothes off. We could talk after.
Right.
I like talking after.
Matter of fact,
stimulating conversations.
I should have came lit. I would came lit already, and we could just. I'm already lit. Like I provided myself. I'm good. We just have fun.
Right.
I don't know. I'm not unless like I'm already out or some shit. Like if I'm out in the club or whatever, and then I'll be like, you know, the what you doing or you up text. And then that's when it's like, you know,
see?
like when I
go,
go,
what we
it's
talking
going
about
down.
on the
Like,
show. Tradition. We're doing that traditional stuff.
Is that tradition?
We millennials. We don't do none of this shit no more. That's like
really? That's a tradition.
What
that
the
you
what's
up?
that?
Yeah, the you up text. That's a tradition.
No, I mean like just like I like to chill a little bit before I like
well,
to.
Yeah, I do, but I don't think that's a tradition. I think it just
chill while we can chill after.
No, because
we're chilling when we fucking. That's chilling.
No, because for me, after if you did your job, I don't need to talk. I'm going to sleep. I'm tired, so I don't necessarily think. Midday, I mean, we could do that too, but like if I want to have a conversation, I guess it depends on the person, because if you're just strictly my fucking buddy, I'm the type of person where I don't have those, because I can't just fuck with somebody that I wouldn't actually chill with, or I don't actually like I can't fuck with somebody just because they got good dick. That's not the type of person I am. So it's like I gotta actually like being around you. So it's a little bit different for me, because that doesn't necessarily mean that like I want to have a relationship with you, but I have to enjoy your company. I don't need like the dick. I could find dick anywhere. I'm a female. I could literally go to the corner and get dick. I could bag like probably every single person that walks down, with the exception of one or two guys, just because I'm a bitch. That has nothing to do with whether I'm pretty or nothing. Just because I have ass and I'm a woman. Right. Just because I have ass and titties and a vagina. So it's like, I don't know. I guess my expectations are a little bit different from like other people, and there's nothing wrong with that.
And fellas at home, this is why you need to listen to our show, because we are the exact opposite of this. You know what I'm saying? We are not your typical niggas. We are on the quest to be accountable for the shit that we do, and we hold other people accountable as well. That's what our show is about.
So how did your show like come about? Like what made you decide to be like, oh shit, we're gonna do a podcast?
Well, me and Rock met through podcasting, right? I was actually producing another show for two friends of mine. Shout out to Sue and Kasha. They had a show called BBW Central, and he was a guest on their show. First time I met him, and I think we just got cool after that, like just trading shit.
You can't leave pause out. This nigga did not like me. He did not like me at all.
It wasn't that I didn't like you.
He did not like me.
It wasn't that I didn't like him. It was at a time in life where a lot of the people I surrounded myself with were an echo chamber, right? Like, I hung around people that were like me, and he wasn't like me. So it was just weird having conversations with somebody else, like with another man that's not like me. It's just like, what you mean you did that? Like I would never do that. Like the people I hang around with would never do shit like that. But it helped me realize that it's good to have people around you that have opposite views sometimes, just so you can see a different perspective.
Right.
Me and him, it's funny, our relationship is so crazy. Like, we'll be in the middle of the club, right? We'll be in the club, like, women everywhere, hookah, blasting the music, having some type of stimulated conversation about life, women, whatever. And like,
in the club?
In the club. Like, we really be in the club, like, bottles, everything on the table, just talking about just life and shit like that. And that's why I think the podcast it was bound to happen. Like, it was bound, because he had his own, I had my own, and you know, we just decided to collab together, put everything together. And he's the humble part, I'm the arrogant part. I have a brass style of thinking, and you know, I must admit, like, I learned a lot from this man. You know what I'm saying? I was a pompous jerk, asshole, whatever you want to call it, until I met this man, and then, you know, he started balancing me out, and I started like learning a lot about myself and shit like that. So I will give him credit. You have to give people their flowers right there.
Aw, that's so cute. Aww.
Right?
As I've learned a lot from him, like, just...
We take a shot to that.
I know, right? I feel like that's just like such a shot-taking like moment. I feel like it's a shot-taking moment.
Right, like, as I've learned a lot from him, like, just, you know, having someone with opposing views and, you know, seeing a different side of myself that people that I normally hang around wouldn't see because we was all the same. So I've definitely learned a lot from him as well.
That's so cute.
I've learned nothing
I love
from
this.
her.
I know, right? This
I learned nothing.
It's like we probably did, but like we've been friends for so long. It's like we're almost like sisters now. Like literally, my father calls her his adopted daughter. Like we've known each other since we was 13.
He does. That's actually
and we're 29 now. So it's like we probably learn from each other, but we don't know.
I want to know this, like, best friends. I never had best friends on a show before, right? So.
Oh, we're taking a shot to your love you moment.
Saying, yeah.
Do you, let's say you fucked up with a guy. You fucked up. Do you two ever say, hey, you're absolutely wrong? Like,
yeah, all the time. All the time.
Do you get mad?
All the time.
No. If I fucked up, I fucked up. Yeah, if I fucked up, you fucked up.
It's like you can't, like,
I'm grown.
All right, I'm gonna give us a reason to take the shots. I'm gonna give us a reason to take the shots.
He's been around. He knows it's the truth. He knows it's the truth.
Like, you have, just like you said, accountability.
You have to tell.
We've been friends for far too long to just let shit. No, bitch. And I'll be looking for reasons to argue with her sometimes. Okay. So the minute she want to throw something out there, like, boop, pump your brakes. No,
you have to. You have to take responsibility for your own actions. I'm way too old.
Facts. I said I was giving us a reason to take shots. So if you're saying the F word, it's like, oh man, so we gotta take 2 shots. Darn it.
We or you?
We.
Wait, we? Because you fucked up?
Yeah.
No,
we said this in the beginning.
No, you left that part out.
We said it.
I have to take a shot because they fucked up?
Yeah.
Gets you loose. It gets the conversation going.
That's crazy.
It gets the brain cells going.
That's crazy.
But damn, what I was saying. But yeah, if you literally bring up points, how can like I deny it or she deny it? It's like, oh, you right.
Yeah,
and it just be like, oh, you right, damn.
And at this point, we're
literally
way
all we do.
We're way too old. We're not kids anymore. It's
and
not
we're just
high
way
school.
too
We're living a life.
It's like,
but it's just in general in life, like with myself, I can't lie to myself. I can't lie to myself. So if I know I fucked up, I fucked up. You have to take responsibility, take ownership, and move on. It's a part of growing up.
Right. Because like, what's
Learning
the
who
word?
you are.
Because aren't we having that problem with one of our friends right now? That we be saying
So I
like
say somebody blowing you up.
Blame the claim.
Blame it.
Yeah.
What did you call it?
Because
Blame
remember
the
we were
claim.
just saying like this,
Blame
like
it. Yes,
this
I was
nigga.
listening to that.
Because remember,
That's cold for us to ask a question.
because remember that nigga I don't fuck with right now because all he want to do is make excuses. He can never just own up to his shit. How long have we been having about the nigga that live right on the other side? I can't. He's one of your niggas. I can't say it out loud.
One of your niggas.
One of your niggas that lives across.
No, he's saying he's one of my niggas.
Like one of her niggas that she fuck
Because
with.
one of the guys that I fuck with is
like one of my friends.
Like her friend. Yeah,
Yeah, like
we met because of her.
Yeah, and like he's being such a fucking bitch right now. This like moment, this time is just he's being such a fucking dick right now.
You know
and
who
we
he's
talk
talking
about it.
about.
Yeah, you know. And I'm just like, why you have to be like that, my nigga? Just say something. If you have a problem, say you have a
But
fucking
he's not that
problem.
type of person, and that's another thing. I think you
But
like
then that's
you have to
bullshit.
I got pause.
Nigga would rather.
Oh, he would rather be mad all night.
No.
Chill on the block.
Oh, he would rather chill on the block with his niggas till 4 a.m. doing nothing than to go out and do something.
How do you guys feel about that? Like, how is that like a thing that like is that like a thing or is that like he just would rather
No,
do that
I think
every
it's
so
a
often?
thing. I think it's a thing.
I kind of feel that way too, but I
think
just
it's a
wanted
thing.
to. Okay.
Like recently, I can be very annoying and persistent when I want. So recently, he's been like, "All right, I don't want to hear this bitch no more." So he'll come out with me, but it's like pretty much like he just wants you on the block.
So how do you guys feel about that? Like, would you rather be in like just be on the block every day, all day, instead of going out? Is it an even balance? Is it like a 30-70 thing? What do you guys think?
I mean, I don't really chill on the block. Okay. I have my moments where I chill in the hood or whatever, like we'll sit outside and play spades and shit and just talk shit all night.
You know she doesn't know how to play spades.
Yeah, I know.
Horrible. Isn't it disgusting? But anywho.
Me neither.
What? What is wrong with them?
I don't know.
You either?
I don't play games.
What you?
I play these women.
Oh my God. I like that one. I don't play games. I play these niggas.
I'm done.
Yeah, but you again, we're very big on accountability, right? So you have to upgrade the level of dudes that you're talking to.
Oh no, I agree.
I agree. I tell her this
agree.
shit all the time.
Yeah.
I
I
tell
don't
her all the
disagree
time.
with
She like
you.
hood boogers.
I don't disagree.
She
with
says that I
What
like
are you there
building
for?
niggas, and she
Just
likes
for the
hood
dick?
boogers.
for
You sound like you don't like this nigga.
for that
I'm
just there for the
particular one. Not,
Answer
it's not
yes or no. Are you there for the dick?
for which one? Like for the
The one who
hood?
chills on the block.
No.
So you're there because you like him.
Wait. Do you?
Yeah, I like him.
She's weird. She's a fucking weirdo.
The other one is for the dick.
Which is ridiculous because she had to train the dick. I'm the one who told her to stick it out and teach him
I like it.
what she wants. Because at first, when she started fucking with him, she was like, I'm about to stop fucking with this nigga. That nigga don't know
Well,
how to
wait.
fuck you.
Let me jump in first to answer y'all question.
Let's not
I don't chill on the block. I don't chill on the block. So
I don't chill on the block. So.
yeah, we can go out and do whatever.
So you need to upgrade your men.
But secondly, you said train the dick.
That's what she had to do.
So I hear women say this a lot about like, men being bad in bed. So first off, let me ask you, what makes him bad in bed?
What makes because he's not bad in bed anymore. He's very good.
But when he was,
I don't know. Like, it's just certain things. I think every person is different. For me, it was like if we would kiss, it would be like one of those like hard lips. I don't know. Like, you know when we have the hard lips, it just
so
irritates
he's bad
me.
at being sensual.
Yes. And then like I don't want to say this on camera, but I don't want to say it on camera. It's like no, because it's
But you're
like
still there, though. So
say
it's
this
not that
because
bad.
it's not about the size, it's about the motion of the ocean. I swear
But it's
to
not
God.
that bad because you're still there.
No, now it's great.
That's when I come in. I told her, I was like,
Now
yo,
it's great.
I was like, just train it. I said, train him, show him, because if he's a good person, because that was her dilemma. She was like, that's not great, but he's a great person. So I was like, yo, maybe it's not that he doesn't know. Maybe he just never had somebody Like, just tell him what you like type shit. I was like, just tell him what you like. Show him how to, you know, please you, and then see how it works.
And then, like, it used to be, like, awkward. You guys never had, like, an awkward moment in sex with, like, oh, it's, like, weird.
Like what? Give
like,
an
it just be, like,
example.
I don't know. Like, it's just, like, awkward. You're just, like, oh, what is happening right now?
I think I have that with most women because I want to speak from the perspective of a man. 85% of chicks don't know how to fuck. So when y'all be talking spicy like this, it makes no sense to me. Actually, I actually get really mad about this. Like, yo, even when y'all be talking like, yo, it be all talk, and then you get in the bedroom like, why the fuck do you not, why are you still using teeth? Like, yo,
Teeth. Oh my god.
we 29, you still don't know how to fucking give head? Like, you've been in a relationship 5 years, you still don't know how to suck dick? Like, why we have to have these conversations still? Why?
I ain't gonna lie, for me, I got to the point where I just got tired of teaching women
Me too.
how I like my dick sucked. So it'd just be like, I don't know.
Y'all just watch porn together.
So wait,
Porn is a great-
so what do you do then? Like, so if you tired of times, do you just like not fuck
I
with
just
them
not get
afterwards?
head.
I think I surpassed getting head now. I don't
just like,
require
oh
head
shit,
no more.
I don't want no head from you.
Yeah, I'm good. Like, I
So
think,
what happens when she goes for the head? Like, do you be like, nah, like you push your head away, like no, or like
done
what
that.
happens?
Really? You push
I'm not
you
pushing
have
head
to.
away. I'll probably just pull up on top of me. Like,
Oh,
Nah, I push her head away. I'm
Look
good.
out for that move. I was saying,
No, because just
So he
like
does,
women
but just
have to,
boom.
just like women, you tell niggas like they dick is trash. You have to let women know your shit is trash.
No,
Like,
I can appreciate
it's
that.
bad. How
I
you
can
gonna get
appreciate
better
that.
if you don't know you're bad?
I can appreciate that. That's what I'm saying. I could totally appreciate that because, like, if
I mean,
someone
they emasculate
else
us.
could teach me,
She's like, I'm tired of that
yeah,
shit.
I'm just tired of
No, get the fuck away. Like I'm
just move
good.
her head, like nope, like
You,
move where you going,
you
bitch?
lucky. Like I like you for you, so you don't have to
You're
give me
lucky
head.
I like you for
You
you.
don't have to
it.
give
Most
me
I
head,
say
bro.
is just go watch a Jada Fire porn.
I would just say watch porn.
I'm more so Sky Black, but I hear
Scott
you.
Black. Okay.
Alright.
Scott Black valid.
I like what's her
Jada Fire
name?
is fire.
No, I like.
Fire,
I actually have it.
You want to know how to give me head? Give me head like Jada Fire.
Well, I don't know who
I
that
guess I need to
is.
look this up.
Sky Black.
I'm
Actually
gonna have
gave
to
a
look her
tutorial.
up.
Oh, she
But
did?
the one that I
Yeah.
like is Mariah Mills. Mariah Mills.
She don't sound like she know how to suck dick.
No, it's not for dick sucking. It's like
Oh,
for
okay.
fucking.
She's fire.
Her ass is fat though. Like, have you ever seen Mariah? Yeah, that shit is.
She only
Like,
fuck white guys. I can't.
no,
I
she
can't.
doesn't. Does she?
She fuck white
Yeah,
guys.
Shani fuck white guys.
I don't fuck with that.
I never even noticed.
Really?
I be focused on her. Now
Tina
you know
Trump
what I
could
be
give
looking
head
at.
though.
Tiana.
Tiana Trump. Yeah. Is it?
I don't know.
Tiana Trump.
Tiana
I
Trump,
don't know
yeah.
this. See, I watch.
I don't know Tiana Trump.
Me either.
She like to watch white
She's the
porn.
last of the
I
new
watch
breed.
white porn.
And
She
now
loves white
is
porn.
over.
She be
Care.
showing us white porn, and we just be looking at her like in the blue room.
First of all, Andy Savage was fire. You know, he could
Andy
eat some
Savage,
pussy.
he was.
That nigga could
yeah,
eat some
yeah,
pussy.
that was
That
crazy.
nigga could eat some pussy.
Well, we
like.
seen he was like,
Yo, and that was a tame
Yeah, he
one.
was
That was a
in there.
tame
Uh-huh.
one. Not a could eat pussy. Because not
So
every
what do
nigga could eat pussy either.
What do you do to supplement the size? Because you said it's little. Like
It's about the motion of the ocean.
So what did you show him? What did you tell him?
So you come off this small penis.
I do.
That's good, but how did you show him? Like, what did you do?
Yeah,
You be
what
like,
did you
hey,
do?
look, do this, or
Yeah,
hey.
it's kind of like just like a move, like kind of just move.
But did you like verbally tell him, or was it like you just gotta position him?
You have to let
like,
your
listen,
audience
oh.
know these things. Like, how many girls might be watching this? You have to be able to
For
teach
me?
on y'all part. Like,
For
yo,
me?
tell these women how you made it work for you.
For me, what I did for me is I think I ultimately too sometimes with him, I think it was like an intimacy thing too. I feel like he had to feel like he was like more connected to me for us to have better sex.
Okay.
Like, you know, it's like some people it's about the intimacy
Yeah,
along,
that
not
makes
just like the
sense.
sex. Like I could have sex without feelings and I don't care.
Yeah.
And that's how I was when we first started. When I first started dealing with him, I already had a guy that was my main guy, and I was just kind of like looking for some fun.
Okay.
So I wasn't like attached to him. I really didn't like. We were friends, but I really wasn't like into it like that. So then once I kind of like, you know, I had to shift gears, then the sex got better too. And then you just like position them. And you know, I had to change my mind, yeah, because like clearly he's not like a
Like the way he does when he doesn't want head, he just like brings you back up. Like he sees it going, he's just like, come
Wait,
here.
so
And for me, I found that like he had to feel more connected. He had to feel more of like an intimacy.
Was this
and
a
more
conversation you
a
guys had, or
relaxed-
just an observation?
No, like an observation. Like I could tell, like when we started to get closer, the sex started to get better. On top of me, like, you know, showing a little
Adjusting,
thing,
yeah.
yes, adjusting.
now you critical of this man. What do you do that's great?
Oh no, I'm not denying.
She don't do shit.
I don't do anything.
She don't do anything. She
don't
literally
do
does
anything.
nothing.
And this is what kills me with
and I tell her
the
that all
way
the
y'all
time.
talk.
I don't do anything.
And I tell her that all the time, and I told him, and she knows I told him. I told him, yo, leave that bitch alone. She's my best friend and everything, but leave her the fuck alone. You want something different from her, and I told her too. Like I told that man, leave you alone. He treats you mad good, and you be treating him like shit. And I always said, because
now I treat him very
now
well.
You treat
I
him
treat
nice.
him very
but
well
like
now.
Months
But
ago,
Sexually,
but like
right?
months.
Yes.
That's why I said, what do you do great?
Yes.
Oh.
Sexually, I treat him very
Oh, no,
well.
she's probably a beast.
And in fact,
taught me shit.
I
She
be
was
trying.
probably-
In fact, like I am the aggressor in the situation because I want to have sex all the time. I can have sex every day. I'm good. I masturbate every day. Like I like to have sex. So I'm usually like the aggressor. Like he be chilling. Like he be like, oh, I'm just chill. Oh, we just watching TV, hanging out. Like now I want to have sex. Like I be lit, and then we be laying. He be like, oh, just watch TV. I'm like, nah, I want to fuck. I want to have sex. Like I didn't come here to like fucking watch TV. We watch
like
TV
that
in the
shit.
morning.
I like that shit.
We watch fucking TV in the morning. I want to fuck. Like
I like that
You know
shit.
why I came
Know what
here.
you're here for. I like that.
Yeah,
I like
I
that.
know what I came
Know what
for.
you
Like
here
if I
for.
called you at 2:00 in the morning, I'm coming over. I ain't come to watch Netflix. I'm gonna have sex.
You remember that time he
That's
denied
what I'm
you?
saying. Just get naked. I'm not with all
Remember
that
when he
extra shit.
denied you? Yo, he denied her once. That shit was so funny.
He
She
did.
said, bitch, he just told me no.
He
Yeah, I'm
did.
playing Call of Duty. You know, niggas gotta play Warzone.
That wasn't even it though.
sad.
He was mad because all she do is call him for sex. That's what he said. He
Yeah.
said, nah,
This is small
because all
penis.
you do is call. Yeah. Shit was
That's
wild.
interesting.
That's what I said. I said, wow, he grew. I was proud of him though. I was like, you know what? God damn it, he grew some balls because this bitch
He
ain't
lasted
shit.
for a little bit. He lasted
It was, but you know what? For that moment, I was like, go
But that night, he
him.
told you no.
Yup.
He did, and it
I was
turned
like,
me on.
go
I was
him.
into. I was like, okay, I was
Yes,
into
he grew
it.
some balls because you ain't shit.
Cause my other nigga, he tell me no all the time. He don't give a fuck. Next time I'm gonna sleep.
He ain't shit
He'll go
either.
to sleep. He'll be like, all right, I'm going to sleep, and just knock out and be like, all right.
So you fuck with both of them actively still. Or you
Yeah.
slow down on one.
Well,
Does one get more attention than the other?
Yeah, one definitely gets more attention. Like
Who gets more attention? The better dick or
the better dick gets way more attention. He gets way more attention.
That's true.
Well, it's only because like he also likes to do things that I like to do. Like we go to movies, we go to dinners, we hang out, we chill. Like we have a friends in common. Like it's just an easier like vibe for us. Where with the other nigga, like I used to hang out with his friends and shit, but then that shit got old. Like it all got old. It got whack. Like it's only so many days I'm gonna go to your nigga's house and drink Henny
Or
and
chill on the
fucking
block,
chill
chill
on
and
the
jab
block.
all
Like,
day. Like
I
who
don't
the fuck
got
wanna
like
do that shit?
that shit is whack.
Shit's
Like,
crazy.
I don't really got time for that all the time. It's not for me.
okay? That's all my questions.
It's not for me.
Alrighty, guys. So real quickly, so when do you guys? Because I know you guys have your podcast, right? Is there like a specific day that you drop new episodes that we should just be
We
like
do-
on the lookout for?
We do
Because
bi-weekly.
oh,
Monday,
okay.
On Mondays.
Yeah. So make sure you tune in bi-weekly. So I guess
Monday, 8 a.m.
Monday 8 a.m. Wow, that's
Drop
awesome.
8
That's
a.m.
great. So just look out bi-weekly. So I think this coming.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow's Monday.
So
But
how do I
when
word it?
is this
Okay, so
episode
if
drop?
you
Yes,
missed
it
it,
is.
Wednesday. So if you missed it, make sure you check out their newest episode. Do you know what the name of it is gonna be?
Shit.
All right, no, it's fine. It's fine. We can just leave it like that. We can
Well,
just leave it
or
like that.
check out their last episode that I just watched, which
Blame
was
Yeah,
versus
blame
claim.
versus claim. That
Very
shit
good.
was fire.
It was funny.
That shit was fire. I listened to it too. It was really good. I've been waiting because I follow both of you guys and I follow the podcast, right? So I answer all of your polls. I be
Oh,
on
wait,
it.
which one is you?
Yeah, I be on it. I'm
Oh,
Evie
what's
Love.
one of your polls?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
Evie Love, and then the Theo and Evie show. We follow you too.
Okay.
So I follow, like, I literally look at like the poll that you just put out that you was like
Right.
it's for guys only.
Yes.
Because I was ready. I was like, oh, but that's why I asked you. I was like, oh, did y'all talk about wet ass pussy on your episode? Because I seen the poll questions and I
We
was
did.
like,
We didn't have the right guess for that.
Wet
But,
ass. What is this? What is
you
wet
didn't
ass?
see the video? to
I haven't
Wet Ass
seen
Pussy?
the video.
Oh, bitch. We're going to save that
You
for the
know-
next episode, guys, and we going to talk about it. We
You
gonna
know
talk
I
about
don't
it.
watch
That
social.
shit
You know
was
I don't
fire.
have social media, so I don't
No,
really
that shit was fire,
know
bitch.
what's happening in life.
That shit
Like
was fire.
that.
The new video with Megan Thee Stallion
and
Cardi B, that shit is fire.
So that's what WAP stands for, wet ass pussy.
Yes.
Yo, that shit is fire though. Did
So I
you see
asked
it?
her-
Did you see the video? That shit is
I asked
fire.
a question. I had a series of warm-up questions, but the end-all be-all, I asked the men. I said, so I do this thing. It's called the pole position. Mostly every episode, I got a pole position where we take the Instagram and we'll ask men and women to vote on 3 of the same topics, and I separate the men from the women. So the question was, I said, are you currently with the woman who has the wet ass pussy? And I forgot, I believe 67% of men said no.
Whoa!
So it made me think.
I hope I have wet ass pussy.
Me too.
And then there was a line that Cardi said in the song. She was like, I think she said something.
I don't cook, I don't clean, but I still got.
Yeah, but this
Right.
is how I got my ring or
But I
some
still
shit like
got
that.
this ring.
Yeah.
That's not realistic.
No, it's
according
not.
to the poll. Like, niggas still left.
You see the stuff, but you see the stuff she be doing. She
rich
probably
also, like they rich. They could pay people to do that shit.
Your
like,
best dick?
like,
Are you still with him?
my best dick? You know what?
No, you leave. There's no substance.
You're right. You're right.
You left.
Because I'm trying to think of my. I thought you asked me who my best dick is. I'm trying to think who was my best.
I know who my best dick, and I left.
See?
Yeah, because
it was toxic, right?
Yeah, toxic.
Well, it's just not worth it. 'Cause when you're giving a certain amount into something and they aren't, it's like
That wet ass
we supposed to
pussy.
be
My
equal.
relationship was
Toxicity.
toxic. That relationship was toxic. It was
New Jersey
very
joint,
toxic.
the one that used to take me. Yo, I fucked this girl.
Yeah.
That was the best sex I ever had in my life. Bitch was psychotic.
Oh my god.
Bitch was psychotic.
But usually I
She
heard that's how they
blocked
come.
me. Like, she was psychotic. Wanted to be in a
Yeah, I think
relationship.
she hacked his Twitter too.
Yo, hack my Twitter. Like, yo,
Why? How'd she do that?
I don't know. To this day.
She's a
Hack my Twitter, start posting like nudes of other women and shit like that. It was just like, it was too much.
that's crazy.
She was crazy. She blocked me because I actually called her trying to get some more. I ain't gonna lie. And he told me not to do it. I still did it because I ain't never have a sexual experience like that in my life. Because we had a conversation about this because that was the first woman I ever had that talked.
Yeah.
Like she talked through the whole experience. It just made
What do
it
you mean
times
she
10.
talked like
Normally
dirty
you'll be
talk?
fucking,
Yeah.
like I'll be fucking and then like it be moans or whatever or quiet, whatever the fuck the case may be, depending on the woman. She talked through the whole shit, harder, faster, like just nonstop. Give it to me, like and she wouldn't shut the fuck up.
You like
And
that?
I love that shit. I love that shit.
That's cool. That's
And like, bitch was just fucking loud. Her kids was in the house all just fucking loud. I was just like,
You lost me. You lost me.
Yeah, that sounds destructive.
You lost
I don't
me.
hey,
know.
it ain't my kids. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
Ain't my
fuck.
kid.
But yo, damn, man, I missed that.
my toxic joint, or my, I guess, WAP. She actually like was prescribed medicine for anxiety, so she was psycho. Like she was psycho for real. So
Where did you find her? Where did you find this person?
I found mine at work.
yeah,
At work.
definitely at work.
And she always had a man, and she was not getting. As soon as she broke up with that nigga, hit my line like, yo, pull up. Pulled up. I made a joke about pulling up. She was like, yeah, come through. I was like, oh. Then I was like, we was out that night hanging out. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna come. She got tight. I'm like, yo, fuck it. I went anyway. She was ready to go as soon as I got there. And that's what I'm saying. Don't play with me. Like, yo,
TTG.
just come in, get naked. Like,
Yo,
yo,
that's
open
what
the door. Let's go
here
to the
for
bed.
That'd be Theo. Theo walk in the door like,
Yeah, me, because I love to be naked. I don't like clothes. I love being naked. I sleep naked. I'm always naked, so I don't have a problem. I love being naked.
Whew.
Love it.
Miss that bitch. She's just old though.
I
She's
miss that
old. She a cougar.
But it's for like most of the stories that I hear from like my bros and stuff, it's mostly like the cougars, the more experienced women that are like ready to go. Like they don't really be having time to be just like fucking around. Like out of all the experience I hear from my bros, because every time they fuck with like an older person, they be like, yo, like this bitch crazy, like not crazy in a bad way, in a good way. And I just be like, oh.
Because that's true. Because sometimes
They're more experienced, I guess, and they have much, I guess, because they have more to lose. I don't know.
I think it's everybody's own experience. Because like before I was dealing with the people I'm dealing with, I used to love a little young and dumb fun. I think young
She
and,
did. She
I
was
did.
so
I like
weird
young and
for
dumb
that
niggas.
shit,
They
yo.
be fun. They don't give a
I don't know if she had the
Terrible in
patience.
bed.
I don't know how she had the patience
Young,
for
I
that
don't
shit.
like
yo.
a young and dumb nigga. Like they fun. Like they don't give a fuck. They fun. They just want to like be chill. They don't give a fuck. And I like that. Like when you got fuck. And I don't gotta sit here and you don't want to have a like, I don't mind having certain conversations, but sometimes I just want to talk about stupid shit. Like, let's talk about cartoons.
Yo,
like, I don't give a
she
fuck.
from Harlem for real.
Like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
She from Harlem for real.
I could talk.
When she talk about men, she from Harlem for real, yo.
Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, don't get me wrong. I can talk about religion. I can talk about politics, talk about all this, but I don't want to do that all the time. Sometimes you just want to talk about cartoons. Like,
sometimes you just want to be a big ass kid.
Sometimes you just want to chill. Like,
Well,
you know,
balance is important.
Yeah.
It's important to
nigga,
have
I used to fuck with one nigga with a skateboard. He was taking me to the skate park and teach me how to like fucking be on a skateboard.
I'm so mad I never went.
Nigga was like 22 years old, 21 years old. He used to take me to the skate park.
Didn't we call him like 21 or 22?
Yeah, I was call him 21. Yeah,
21.
I swear to God, mad fun, nigga. Like, they just be fun.
He was fun. I remember him. He was cool.
It was mad fun.
That's what's up.
So every Monday, so bi-weekly, every other Monday, you guys drop a video. Make sure you follow them at Humbly Arrogant, right?
Humbly Arrogant Show.
Oh, Humbly Arrogant Show.
Yeah.
And make sure that when he puts out his polls, you guys are answering them, because not only are the questions really, really fucking like interesting, but then he actually does talk about it during his during their podcast.
Absolutely, yes.
So it's like it's really fun, and if you haven't checked out their podcast, you should, because it's actually very, very interesting.
Yeah, definitely. You could follow the show at Humbly Arrogant Show, spelled the same way it sounds. You can follow me at The Rebel Rome. That's The Rebel, RHOME. Please don't forget the H.
Follow me, it's Rock B Wildin, ROC, the letter B, Wildin, WYLIN. And I'm always on Insta Story ranting about something, so.
Make sure you tune in, follow them, subscribe to their podcast. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining our show. I think this was probably the most like
In-depth. Yvette blasted on my business.
In-depth, like funny. Like, this was probably our coolest, aside from like the funniest one we just did, the water one, where I drowned Theo.
I was really excited about that.
I gotta see that.
Yo, she literally almost killed me.
Last episode.
Yo, she almost killed me.
I hope the title was like nutty or some shit.
Q&A, so like
Nutty. That's a good
Nutty on your
one.
face.
but it looked like it though. From the way I did it, it looked like it.
It was not social.
But yes, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget, like, subscribe, turn on those notifications, and we'll catch you guys next Wednesday.
And as you know, the same way we start the show is the same way we end the show, and that's with a shot.
Dante.
You barely drank today, Dante.
I know.
He's like,
Wait.
He's like, he's good.
Google it.
Google it.
Yeah, I was just taking shots just cuz.
Catch you guys next
Tell me why
Wednesday.
you mad, why you in your bag, face so sad, zeros in the bank, that's what I had to chase a bag, run up some cash, click clap for some ass, then caught some gas, tell me why you mad, snake in the grass, throwing poison rats, no cap, where the bitches at, no I'm dead ass, on my mama, I'ma bust down the fat ass, tell me why you mad, sitting looking bad, instead chase a bag, I'm a Harlem cat, always roll a back, never getting mad, that's a whole fact, shit, feds on my block, niggas killed the cop, should've played it smart, now bodies getting dropped, coming from the bottom, heading to the top, first I won't give up, and then I won't stop, tell me why you mad, why you in your bag, face so sad, zeros in the bank, that's what I had to chase a bag, run up some cash, could clap for some ass, then caught some gas, tell me why you mad, had to put my bag in her bag, I was living too fast, going for the cash, could've looked back, wearing all black, shoot back for the stash, humble go would never brag, that she called me daddy but I ain't her dad, oh that was your girl, oh no that's not my bad, once was doing bad, with no bag, no breath for gas, used to bust past bitches in class, used to laugh, heard to talk about a fucked up past, but I changed that, tell me why you mad, tell me why you mad, why you in your bag, face so sad, zeros in the bank, that's what I had to chase a bag, run up some cash, click clap for some ass, then caught some gas, tell me why you mad, snake in the grass, throwing poison rats, no cap, where the bitches at, no I'm dead ass, on my mama, I'ma bust down the fat ass, tell me why you mad, tell me why you mad, why you in your bag, face so sad. Zeros in the bank, that's what I had. Had to chase a bag.